this was quite a welcome move.
Oh, absolutely, and a big reprieve coming in for policymakers. Various economists, remember, had expected that the numbers would be close to 6.35%, but when the numbers came in, a welcome surprise coming in at 5.88% for the month of November. India's retail CPI went down mostly on account of vegetable prices, which was of course reflected in the moderation in food costs, and also the fact that globally we are seeing a moderation in commodity prices as well, and that was reflected in the numbers this time around. However, a sticky issue seems to be the sticky core inflation, a concern coming in from all economists that core inflation is still quite elevated, and that is something that the policymakers will be squarely focused on going forward. In fact, when we spoke to economists, they did say that they will be looking at the numbers in December to finally assess where and in which direction the central bank would be moving in their February policy.
Richard, just cut you a second. We just have a bit of news. More news coming out of Hong Kong. This time not about the reopening and COVID relaxation. We have at the moment Jimmy Lai, the media mogul here, who was due to go to court. Well, the national security trial that he was meant to be in and accused of course, breaching those rules is now been delayed till September of next year. So there we go. The Hong Kong court delaying Jimmy Lai's national security trial to September 2023. Richard, you're talking about inflation. Let's talk a little bit about the overall state of the economy there as well. What's growth looking like, and what are the pitfalls or otherwise looking ahead?
Remember, the Indian Central Bank, Rish, has already raised rates by 225 basis points this year, and with inflation coming down, one of the key concerns and one of the key issues that the central bank is going to be squarely focused on will be growth. If you look at the factory output numbers that came in yesterday, a massive contraction coming in for the month of October, numbers coming in at -4%, which of course goes on to show that the Indian economy is definitely reeling under pressure. And as far as policymakers and the central bank is concerned, they've already raised rates so far in the monetary policy last week. They have slowed the pace of rate hikes, and economists do foresee that the central bank, with inflation numbers coming down, will continue to be on the path of slower rate hikes before they finally decide to pause after February.